Alrighty then, so seditions, Imperial soldiers gone rogue will try to take systems from you. These traitors are not part of any threat, but lost systems will give you penalties depending on the system's type nonetheless. Each turn, some worlds may become seditious. So we've got to hold the Gothic sector. Across the void of known space, enemies of the Imperium are legion, lurking and awaiting an opportunity to strike its planets and territories. Every sector must be held by local fleets in order to defend the Emperor's systems and loyal subjects. Each world has its own benefits. Try not to lose them to anyone. If you lose more than 50 systems, the Gothic sector will be lost, and you will lose the game. So we've got to hold, at a minimum, 50. Or if we lose more than 50. One way or the other. We'll figure it out as we go along. So we have a priority mission up here. This looks awfully similar to the type of setup that we saw in the Dawn of War game. Let's see if we actually have individual fields of combat, shall we say. We should probably go after the priority.
End to the unrest and rebellion threatening a nearby system.
All right. So we have to set up an ambush for a seditious ship, and the enemy isn't composed of the Imperium. So let's go ahead and launch this son of a gun out. He was waiting for us on the other side. Look at that. Rocket ship on the top right there.
Fleet for the next mission. At the head of every fleet is the flagship. You must select one of your vessels as the flagship for each assignment. Choose your dauntless light cruiser as the flagship for this first operation.
Yeah, probably want to do the level 2.
To your command. This
And we have got...
light cruiser and will assist you for the duration of the mission.
Yep, 255 points. So we definitely need to pick up the other, and which one do we want?
Or scout for the enemy. The
We've got...
frigates are a good choice for this assignment.
Well, he's telling us Firestorm frigates are a good choice. Do we have an option? We do not, so I suppose we're going to enable that.
Engage the enemy. You should set course for the target system at once.
Alright, we're set. Maybe he'll stop holding my hand later on. I'd love to have a little bit of a choice.
Admiral, the fleet has reached the last known position of the heretic ships. Their sedition must not stand. How shall we deploy our flagship?
Come on, buddy. Just let me do what I gotta do.
Now you must select how you wish to deploy remaining ships of the line.
Alright, so we're gonna drop these next to each other.
You must next determine where to place the Firestorm escort vessels. Your new promotion has placed you in command of the entire fleet, Admiral. That means you can order your captains to adopt engagement modes during the battle. These engagement
Yeah, I would
define how
understand
your
that.
captains act in battle.
Let's,
You can change the
how do I skip
engagement
this?
modes at any time.
Admiral, the Firestorm escort ships have powerful prow weapons. I would advise setting these ships to a frontal attack. A good understanding of each ship's weapons is the best way to know which engagement mode to use.
Yeah, that would be accurate. I believe they can also hold out at 6K, or is that a 5,000 range I'm reading there? Let's leave it on 3K. So we've got a few more weapons that are going to be more effective broadside, so we're going to leave him on broadside, and probably we got 6,000 range on these, so let's leave it at 6. And on you, good sir, you have some medium torpedoes, you have more frontal attacks, and 1 micro battery. Actually 2, 1 on each side. Anywho, most of these are going to engage at 6,000 as well. So we're going to leave it on broadside, and we'll be able to manually turn in and get everything rolling like we want it to with the torpedoes and whatnot. So get in position for the ambush. We are in position. Where do I continue this son of a gun? Is it stuck? Have I broken it? I believe that
The macro
I clicked it.
cannons on our ships are most effective when fired at short range.
Oh, you're just gonna hold my hand through this whole thing. Okay.
Root out these rebellious traitors.
Sigh.
All ships coordinate your movements.
Such
we will advance as
sigh.
one group at the same speed. We will set course for a gas cloud and use it to ambush the rebel ships. Once our ships enter the gas cloud, it should mask our fleet's emissions.
Okay, so we do apparently have a space station in this particular level. I'm not sure whether I need to go grab it or not, but one way or the other, we are going to run over to this gas cloud and hide out. Because apparently fog of war takes quite a literal meaning when you're flying between the stars. Let's see, I don't need all of this stuff, don't need all of this stuff, do not need all of that stuff.
At your command.
And we're going to go full speed ahead so we can get this a little bit closer to the goal, just a tiny little bit quicker. The how to breathe tutorial, yeah, basically. I really should have turned tutorials off.
We're invisible to the enemy ships.
Excellent. The trap is set. Now we
Let me
wait
see
for
if,
Sir, I've detected an enemy vessel. Shall I engage?
Wait until you have identified your target, Captain.
I have a probe ready to launch, Admiral. That ought to tell us what we're looking at.
Very well, Captain. Launch the probe.
Awaiting
alright,
orders.
you've got it.
Choose where
Yep,
you
there
want
it
the probe
is.
to go. The probe will identify any nearby signals.
Alright, what you got hiding for us on the other side?
Ship ready.
Hopefully it's not something too terribly gigantic, because I would love to just hit it and win right off the bat.
That ship belongs to the traitorous rebels.
Now that we have identified the ship, our weapons
Oh, crap.
can automatically target the enemy vessel.
All ships, attack the enemy vessel.
Oh, I totally forgot that with the mechanics on this one, can't actually target the missiles. You've got to fire from the bow when the line of sight is crossing. So I totally wasted that son of a gun, but you know what? It'll be recharged in just a minute and then we'll be able to do what we need to do. You need to engage from range, please. You're at 3K. We should have gone to 6K. We're gonna get the hell out of Dodge because I don't want to lose you. Not quite in range, but I think we're in range with this one. Yes, we are indeed. Let's get in here and try to board with this one. Close the engagement range to 3K.
At your command.
The enemy's void shields are down.
Good dealio. So we've got, let's see, brace for impact. Let's go.
Plasma generator drains the ship's power. They'll have difficulty using their warp engines.
Awaiting.
Let's try to ram. We got full shields on this one.
Ground coordinates.
So let's go hard ahead to get up the side. Then we're going to do a turn.
Course plotted.
Come on, little buddy, you can do this.
Brace for impact. Acquiring new.
And he is dodging like a mofo.
At your command.
Oh, that's okay, though. We'll run by him. We'll try to get in over here.
Execute.
Give me a turn, and let's fire some torpedoes right across his bow. Boom! Right in the side. That ought to get it done. I did not. Let's see if we can get a boarding in right here.
Battle we cannot win.
Boarding success.
Out of this mess.
No.
Activating his warp engines and preparing to disengage from the battlefield.
This cowardice cannot be tolerated. Admiral, we must put an end to this pitiful display.
Yep, we need to execute that, Captain. Execute.
Your orders.
What the crap? There we go.
Lieutenant Kraft. Executed the captain and taken back control of the ship. Well done, Kraft. You've been promoted to captain. Follow my orders and we'll get through this. As you command, Admiral.
Awesome dealio. Yeah, I did not need to lose him because he is the one who has our torpedoes. Let's see. Melt-to-skill torpedoes allow the ship to launch. They don't deal damage, but instead force critical damage fire on board when they hit. Well, that might be useful, actually. Let's pull right back around here. We're going to pull a hard turn.
Underway.
Come on, little buddy. Just need you to get in. Just need you to get in here. There it is. Direct hit.
Awaiting orders.
But we are losing some turrets, so not the greatest. We are, however, in range for another boarding party.
For the Emperor.
Boarding parties are best parties, except for when they fail. And then you can't really rest easy, because you have the knowledge that you just sent a whole lot of sailors to their doom. You know what? I'm okay with that. They're expendable anyway. We need... There we go. I need you to pull up as quickly as you can. Also, you probably need to break away just a little bit. And, oh, there's the shields. So we're okay. We are all hunky-dory. Let's go ahead and pull another turn here. And trigger that.
Engaging. Cruising speed set.
I believe that we have lost the turret that is responsible for firing the torpedoes. Is that what this is? That is what this is, I think. So we're going to have a little bit of an issue here, but I think we're still going to be okay. After all, we do have a good amount of shields. Everything else is set up well. Let's see if we can pull a maneuver out of our butts here where we might actually land a direct hit. We're going to pull a hard turn. High energy turn complete.
Ship has activated its warp engines and is attempting to disengage.
I have a strike team of Navy armsmen ready to sabotage the enemy's warp engines. We must act.
Come on, you got this.
And use the ship's teleportarium to launch the
Yes.
orders.
All right, so we're going to teleport in.
Your faith in the Emperor is as false as your
Score.
Silence this heresy. Fire all weapons.
At your command.
All right, so we got that set. Good dealio there. Can we initiate emergency? I don't think emergency repairs actually repair any turrets or anything like that. It is strictly health. So we're going to try that anyway, and maybe, just maybe, it'll give me back the use of my lovely torpedoes. But I don't know that that is going to be the case. I think we're about got this guy, though. Just about there. Perhaps we should try another hit. He is a bigger ship than we are, but there are two of us and only one of him, so we might actually make this work still. High energy turn. Full speed ahead, and we can't. Oh, crap.
For the Emperor.
We should keep
Yeah, let's not do that.
on the enemy ship, sir. It will soon explode.
All right, so we do have a death weapon of sorts. Plasma engine surge. Ouch, chihuahuas. Well, we didn't lose a ship, so that's good. Just a little frigate. We can roll along with that.
Set course to leave the system. I must report our victory to Lord Admiral Ravensburg.
It is definitely a more tactical game. A little bit of an oddball. It does tend to run a little bit long, but hopefully once we get some more ships engaged and we're able to manage some larger fleets, things will move on a little bit quicker. I'm sure there's probably a cutscene. Nope.
Exceeded my expectations, Admiral. However, other seditious forces are making themselves known in the Gothic sector. I would like you to meet Fabricator Cambrius. He is in charge of the Adeptus Mechanicus ship.
Does that mean he's a terrible liar?
Admiral, you and your fleet can repair and upgrade your vessels at Port Maw. By the Omnissiah, my tech priests stand ready to assist you. Your current rank allows you access to the most common classes of vessel. As you grow in renown throughout the Gothic sector, larger classifications of ships will become available. Follow me, Admiral Spire. I wish to show you the sacred shipyards of Port Maw.
All right then. That means we're about to get our hands on some tasty, tasty upgrades. Reached level 2, unlock the new cruiser slot, and won an additional deployment per turn.
Sophisticated harbor in the segmentum. Here, you can see what services are available to. There are several shipyards in operation at Port Maw.
All right, so we have got...
This panel displays the statistics of an individual vessel. Using this the weapons of your ship are also displayed here. This panel displays the general attribute. Select the crew management panel.
All right, let's just get this out of the way.
By focusing your attention on the captain of this ship has earned, you should start by improving the skills of your navigator.
All right, I will take your advice just this once.
Will reset your crew abilities. Now, take a look at the ship's upgrades. Different systems on each such systems include these improvements are acquired by gaining. I have set aside an additional void shield for your ship. You can install it now to improve the ship's shield rating.
All right then. Shielding sounds like a good thing to have. And we have got plenty of renown. I think it's going to be more of a case of not having enough upgrades available. But we can save up some for later on.
Defense, the number of modules that can be installed now. Install the shield overload module.
More shielding.
Return to my communion with the machine spirits.
So apparently, not only have the machines gained sentience, they have gained spirits. Or maybe that's just a bunch of hooey for people who feel like they need to be overly religious about their relationship with their ships. Anyway, yeah, we've done everything that we can do here. Have you earned anything? Yes, you have. We've got an upgrade available. What do we want to do with this one? It is a level 2, same as the other, and this one does have torpedoes. So we've got weaponry upgrades over here. We can go for macro weapons. The range is increased by 3,000. We have got lightning strike could deal 1 additional assault action. We've got some increased range. Let's see. No. Macro weapons always count the enemy armor reduced by 25 when firing at 3,000 units or less. All right. Lots and lots of very highly technical things. Speed improved by 50% on the torpedoes. That might be very, very useful indeed. And above 6K distance, the accuracy loss of macro cannons is reduced by 50%. I think the range of the macro cannons is going to be a good one, because that'll let us stand off a little bit more. So I think we're going to go for that on this particular one. We only have 1 slot available, unfortunately, so we're not going to be able to get anything else there. On the crew, let's go ahead and grab that navigator mark again. And I think that is everything that we need to do right now. We could, however, unlock a cruiser slot. That would be something useful for us. We have got the Dictator. Hull integrity at 800. He has got torpedoes, macro batteries, and an ordnance launch bay. Gives access to squadron skills, so we would be able to launch bombers and whatnot. We've got a ton of lance batteries. This is going to be a heavy, heavy broadside hitter. We've got the Dominator, which is kind of the same, 4 sets of micro batteries for the broadside, but it also has a Nova cannon. The attacks explode, damaging vessels in the area. Nova cannon sounds like it might be useful, and it has a whole lot of range. Perhaps we should run with that one. This is plasma and micro batteries with the torpedoes. Just a variety of outfits here. This looks like a game that you could get into for hours on end, just looking through what all of the options are on this. So I think I'm actually going to go for the one with the launch. It's either the launch bay or it's the broadside. Maybe the heavy broadside. Let's go for the heavy broadside here. And we can pick 2 skill points on that as well. And I think shielding is probably a good one. Maybe. Emergency capacitor increases regeneration. Recon. We have recon on our other ship though, so I think that is probably fine. This one is going to allow you to replenish your maneuvering gauge instantly. I'm going to pick up that one because it is going to come in handy with this large and slow of a ship just to be able to get in range. We've also got the stasis bomb and the disruptor. Let's go ahead and get the stasis bomb, because that is going to let us lock down enemy units and pound in with a whole lot of damage.
The sector's High Strategic Council has met at Port Maw. The Council has a plan to secure the Gothic sector against these invaders, and you play a key role, Admiral. I will contact you soon to brief you on your next assignment.
Okay, so we're going to end that turn. Apparently this does function in turns. Kind of an odd little choice, although I guess it is kind of like the days in DOW.
By Orc pirates. Several reports indicate that the Greenskins are harassing our forces, keeping them off balance. Admiral Spire, your orders are to escort an important Imperial convoy of equipment and food to Bladen. This world is suffering from the predations of the pirates, and millions will starve if these supplies don't reach their destination.
Alright, so we need to stave off the Orc invasion. Well, I'm all up for killing some greenskins. Let's get in here. Priority mission is going to be over here.
The arrival of your fleet to begin its journey.
So, one of those good old video game escort missions, huh? Aren't those just the most lovely things?
The orcs plague the whole galaxy from end to end with their
Oh, that's
ceaseless
not
war
terrifying
and
at all.
They are a warlike, crude, and highly aggressive green-skinned Xenos race, organized in a primitive and brutal society, rooted so deeply in war that peace is utterly incomprehensible to them. Their ships are often ill-kempt, unreliable rust buckets, kept in operation only by the constant effort of orc mech boys and their Gretchen slaves. Orc pirate attacks are brutally direct, with their ships rushing headlong towards the
Why do you keep a nightmare in your basement?
They come.
Oh, to feed humans to it, okay.
Bargained with or bought, save with weapons that they will inevitably turn against those who tried to bribe them. Orcs have a need for speed. Their ships commonly mount a plethora of thrusters, boosters, and extra drives, usually all wired up to a prominent red button in the cockpit.
Oh, that's classic. Oh, that hurts just to watch.
From experience, have I learned that underestimating the greenskins is a fast route to the grave.
I am looking forward to this. Alright, what do we want to do here? We need to get our cruiser in the game, don't we? And we should probably get the one with the better upgrades. And I think that is going to be this one right here, the Great Illumination. I do believe that we're going to be able to use the torpedoes to great effect. And then we want to get some good escort ships in here. And probably the long-ranged, more long-ranged, the better. And the Cobras, those have got macro turrets. Let's see, Destroyer, Widowmaker. What is that one? Troop value. So that is probably a boarding party on a boat, basically. And the Destroyer, a light double macro turret. That is disappointing. So this one has a Prowl Lance and the macro turret. I think that is going to be our best bet. Let us get on with this.
We have reached the zone of space where the orc pirates are known to lurk. Stay alert for any enemy ships.
Acknowledged. My convoy ships are packed to the brim with supplies. If we lose more than half these ships, our mission will fail and Bladen is doomed.
If we split up the transport ships, we have a better chance of getting through the Orc pirate patrols.
Okay, so we've got 3 transport ships, and if we lose 2, we lose the mission. So we've got to keep these 3 guys super duper safe. We are going to front with you. We're going to run 1 flank with you and 1 flank with you, lowly though you may be. Let's go ahead and deploy. And we've got to get through 2 waves, apparently. Nope, we have got to make it to the other zone, and this is going to be where they deploy.
Many enemy ships are converging on the convoy.
These must be the Orc pirates. The
Many?
Greenskins don't understand
It looks like
strategy.
2 to me.
The Orc ships are likely to close in at short range and rely on their tough front armor.
The Orcs are also eager to fight. These savages will try to board our ships, and they won't hesitate to ram anything in their way.
All ships, prepare for battle.
Alright, so we need...
Ship ready.
We need to stay at range as best we can, I think, is what they're trying to tell me here. We're going to... Ooh. What you doing that for, bro? We're going to try to land a lucky hit on that. And we're going to try to go around the torpedoes that are coming in. Oh, nope, you're guided. Never mind. Ah!
For the Emperor.
Thanks for bringing us more loot. We're gonna take all your transports.
No, I don't think you are.
This is the last time you attack Imperial ships, Greenskin. Prepare to meet your end.
Alright, we've got the broadside at long range here. Get out. Thank you. We really need that high energy turn here. We need to pull a hard turn and get the hell out of Dodge, because it looks like they're specifically targeting these. Let's bring you back. I did not mean to let you get so far out. Oh my goodness. Already lost 1.
One of the convoy ships has been destroyed. If we lose any more, the planet we're trying to save is as good as dead.
Just hide in the clouds here. Hide in the clouds, bro.
Orders received.
Alright, we're going to try to get this in. Let's hit you. We've actually got some good... Oh, success! Yeah, fire those torps right into the tail end there. That'll work. Can we run silence, or does that not work? That doesn't work probably when we have already lost everything. Or lost our element of surprise, shall I say. We need to try and get in between the orcs and this vessel, I think, to block some fire. Oh, good lord. Don't ram, don't ram. Gotta swing around the edge here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You, my friend, need to get out of their reach ASAP. And we need... Oh, no, 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 no. Woohoo! That's close. Oh, good lord. All right, we're going to make a run for it. We are going to make a run for it, because otherwise we are all out of luck. Where are you at? We need you... There we go. Try to get some torps in here. No, no, don't do it. And we're done. Dang it. So close. So close.
All ships, disengage. The Orcs have the convoy supplied, and we can't lose any more ships to these pirates.
This is... The orcs are freaking brutal. They do not give up very easily either. They just single-mindedly towards the goal. Which I guess is probably the way I should be approaching this, where I am just trying to shoot past them at all costs and get those convoy ships across the line. Alright.
The failure of your mission has caused unexpected consequences for the Gothic sector.
Well,
The starving
dang.
people on Bladen have begun a revolt, and the entire planet is now considered in rebellion against the Imperium. The sedition you set out to fight has only grown worse.
I shall not fail you again, Lord Admiral. I swear it.
Something tells me that I was meant to lose this. Alright, well, we probably need to see if there's anything else over here that needs urgent attention. But before that, you know the drill. I will be right back in just a second.